Hi, I'm Karen.
And I'm Pancho.
And welcome to the Columbus Happy Hour Food Tour. Today we're going to review our happy hour at the Napa Kitchen and Bar located at the Easton Mall. They have free parking there. But before we talk about our grades, I want to thank you so much for joining us, and I want to invite you to subscribe if you haven't done so already to our feed. Yes. All right, let's talk about the ambiance.
I like the ambiance. It was very rustic. For me, it's a B. Liked it, the lights, everything about it. But the one drawback was we were required to sit at the bar.
Yeah, well, it's to me, it's nice if you look above the bar with the lights and the decorations. But if you looked below the bar right across from us, it was kind of scruffy. You'll see in the picture. And because of that, and because, of course, I always take off if you're required to sit at the bar, I'm also going to give it a B.
Yes, B is for you.
Okay, let's talk about the service. Well, first of all, the hostess didn't even know what time happy hour started. And the bartender did not know that it was even happy hour time yet, so I had to ask for the happy hour menu. So even though I thought she was nice enough and the service was attentive enough, I am going to take off a little bit for that, so I'm going to give it an A-.
Well, I'm going to take off a lot, and I would say B+.
Okay, let's talk about the food. Napa offers a lot of little small plates. We tried 4 of those, the first being the sliders. You got 2 of those. They came with cheese and caramelized onions, a pickle. I thought they were yummy.
Yes, very, very tasty, guys. I have no complaints about it. I loved it.
But hey, they didn't come with fries. So we ordered, that's why we ordered the small plate of the truffle fries.
Yes.
Talk about those.
And I will tell you, that's why I'm giving the service a B+, because she served us fries. And they would look like they were done in the photograph that we took, but they weren't. And that, I ate it. Let me say that. I ate the fries because I'd worked out and I was hungry. And when I'm hungry, I eat. So because she served us those fries that weren't done, she's a B+ for me. And that's the problem that I had with the fries.
Yeah, they were so obviously not done when they were set on the table.
Should not have been served.
Ew.
Yeah.
They're not going to be crispy. They don't look done.
Yeah.
Okay, we also tried one of their pizzas, the mozzarella fresca, and overall I thought it was pretty good. They have wood-fired ovens, and you can tell it was a wood-fired oven pizza. However, do you know when you get a pizza and it's got lots of crust and it takes like a couple inches before you get to all the middle ingredients and toppings?
The meat and potatoes of the pizza.
Yeah, that's what this pizza was like to me. I wish there was a little more, a little less crust, I guess you could say, and a little more toppings.
I agree.
All right, and our last item was the fire roasted cheese and marinara dip, which came with a lot of fresh like Italian or French bread toasted.
Yes.
The bread was good.
Yeah, the bread was good. The sauce was on point. I loved it with the cheese. Combination blended well. Very tasty.
That was really good.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to give the food a B.
I'm going to give it a B+ because I would have given it an A-, but for me, it's dropped down to a B+ because of the lousy fries.
All right, well, let's talk about the overall value. We paid $32, and I think it's a pretty good deal. So I'm going to give it a B.
I would give it, again, I would have given it an A-, but because of the lousy fries, I'm going to drop it down to a B+ because we had 4 dishes, and of course, without the fries, it would have been great.
Okay. Well, let's talk about your shirt today. We like to talk about Pancho's shirt. We like to talk about our travels.
Yes, Greece.
Okay, Olympia, Greece.
Yes.
Home of the first Olympics.
Yes, and I enjoyed going back to the site. We had a great tour guide, and she really took us around that area, showed us around the site of the first Olympiad. Great.
One of the reasons why I love traveling is that you can actually stand in a place where people stood 2,000 years ago. And in this case, watching the Olympics or being in the Olympics, because we actually went to the little field where they participated.
Yes. She was
amazing.
Great doing that, showing us. Yeah.
Okay. Well, folks, we've come to an end. Thanks again for joining us. And until another happy hour review or a happy hour extra, be sure to check those out. We're going to sign off now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.